Welcome back. The electronic voting machines to be opened in half an hour from now. Let's go straight across to the state of Bengal and to Kolkata. Remember, exit polls are showing a landslide victory for Mamta Banerjee, or most exit polls, including ours, are suggesting a landslide victory for her. Others are saying she will win, but perhaps not by that margin. Is it Mamta all the way? Indrajit Kundu joining me from South Kolkata. Remember, Mamta there contesting from Bhawanipur. Indrajit, the sense one gets on the ground, is it a foregone conclusion most people believe, or are they still hoping for a last-minute surprise?
Well, if there is, one group of people who are hoping that there should be a last-minute surprise, is the biggest media group here in West Bengal. And to give a sense as to what they are saying on this very day, this is the headline on Telegraph. It clearly says D-Day or Didi Day. We've been reporting how, interestingly, there has been such a fight between the biggest media baron of West Bengal and the Chief Minister, something which is unprecedented, led to a verbal spat, in fact. And even though most exit polls are clearly predicting that it's going to be a clear win for Mamta Banerjee, there are some, like the left and the Congress, who are still hoping that they are going to, create history by trumping the Mamta government this time around.
I just want for a moment to go to one of Mamta's, should I call him a poster boy? But he's someone who's been the poster boy of Indian football for years. Baichung Bhutia, contesting there from Shiliguri. Appreciate your joining us, Baichung. It appears like it's a wave. How confident are you about a victory in your constituency? You lost in the Lok Sabha. Do you think you'll win this time?
देखिए, वोट हो ही गया है. जनता जो वोट देंगे वही उसी के ऊपर है. मैं आशा करता हूँ जनता सोच समझ के वोट दिया है और सिलगुड़ी विकास के लिए वोट दिया है. तो मुझे लगता है कि जो जनता का वोट है वो मैं या ऑपोजिशन पार्टी हो, हम लोग एक्सेप्ट करेंगे. और जो भी रिजल्ट हो, जनता का वोट है, मैं उसके लिए एक्सेप्ट करने के लिए तैयार हूँ. और यही जनता का जो वोट होता है सब इम्पोर्टेंट होता है. वो लोग का ही तैयारी करता है कि कौन जीतना है, कौन नहीं जीतना है.
Baichung Bhutia there a short while ago speaking to us from Shiliguri. It is a party. It's an interesting kind of rainbow party that Mamta has assembled around her. You had Mithun Chakraborty, you've got you have a Munmoon Sen, you have a Baichung Bhutia. What is it, Bengal looking for stars? I mean, is this election about Mamta believing that she's above in a sense, it's about her personality? So whether it's Baichung, whether it's a Munmoon Sen, they at the end of the day are simply little stars in her larger constellation.
No, absolutely. This is a Mamta Banerjee election. I mean, this is, Mamta is, like Amitabh Bachchan in the old days was 1 to 10. In this case, I think she's 1 to 100.
There's no one else in the Trinamool who counts.
No, I think
not even a nephew, Derek O'Brien. Derek O'Brien counts for English for studios on English television.
It is a one-woman party, and she campaigned relentlessly, and she is the star campaigner and the leader and the absolute monarch of that party.
200 rallies. She's done 200. Almost 200 rallies. It's incredible the energy that she's put in the searing heat of Bengal. For all the criticisms of Mamta Banerjee, she is a terrific campaigner.
No, she's a terrific campaigner from the time when she was in 1984. She single-handedly took on the left and kept at it for, 25, 30 years. And then this is, 5 years of ruling. So it's actually, this has been the easy phase.
This has been the easy phase for Mamta Banerjee. Yes, Ashok.
Insofar as somebody else matters, her nephew Abhishek matters and Shubhendu Adhikari matters, because he's a sitting MP who is contesting the assembly election, and he's taken charge of the Midnapur region for this election. I think she is sitting pretty, perhaps not with the big numbers our exit poll gave her. I tend to discount those numbers, but I think she's sitting quite pretty, because apart from North Bengal, which is 76 seats out of 294, where the left Congress coalition seems to have given the Trinamool a very good fight, maybe even won a lot of seats. Apart from that, in South Bengal, she still retains her hold.
Let me go to someone who's fighting against her. Chandra Bose, remember, is Netaji's grand-nephew. There is now, of course, Didi, but there is, of course, Netaji. Let's go straight across to Smita Sharma, who's speaking to Chandra Bose. Can the BJP make any dent in Bengal is one of the questions we're going to raise today. But Smita, let's hear you speaking to Chandra Bose there.
One of the most keenly contested, of course, and the keenly watched assembly constituencies will be Bhawanipur. Mr. Chandra Bose is here with us. Good morning. You're just enjoying your morning cup of tea and we're already here to bother you. But how is the day going to play out for you?
Well, it would be interesting because as far as Bhawanipur is concerned, I think none of the exit polls have predicted the result. It would be a close fight. You see, Bharatiya Janata Party is certainly now launched itself in West Bengal, and today the results are going to be declared, so I wouldn't like to make any political comment, but I would like to state that the Congress, the Left Front and the TMC, Congress and Left Front is history. It's the past.
You say it's going to be a close contest in Bhawanipur. For the outsiders, it looks like it's going to be a David versus Goliath battle.
Well, I leave that for people to keep guessing. But just another few hours, you will get the result. See, today there are a lot of silent voters who have voted in this elections. And the exit poll, unfortunately, couldn't cover them. So let us wait and watch what the silent voters have done in Bhawanipur.
It does manage to win with the kind of landslide that is being, predicted in exit polls. Would you resort to the scientific rigging allegations, given the fact that these were in elections that were, carried out in 7 phases?
No, I wouldn't like to state that. I think there wasn't any mass rigging this time. But whether the, supporters of the opposition, whether they were allowed to vote, that is yet to be seen.
Right.
Okay, Chandra Bose there, speaking to us from Bhawanipur. Bengal, much easier. I mean, the numbers are very, very formidable at the moment. Even the raw data, clearly Mamta, particularly in rural Bengal, seems to have made a huge impact. Areas like water, roads, power. We see Mamta on television as this, this fiery leader who's populist, who can be mercurial. But on the ground, in rural Bengal, she seems to have struck a chord.
Yes, Rajdeep, and if you look at all the opinion polls, there is this unanimity on the fact that the Trinamool is going to win. There has been differences on the margin of that victory. And I think we need to take into account the fact that this is her first term after many decades of left rule. And I think the voter in West Bengal would like to give a little longer chance to the Trinamool after 3 decades of left rule. And as you very rightly said, I think sufficient attention has not been paid to some of the work that has gone on the ground, and too much attention has been given to the statements and the...
Well, there are serious corruption charges. Yeah. There are serious corruption charges, but obviously that hasn't affected Mamta Banerjee's popularity, it would appear. Let's go though for a moment back to Chennai, where Rohini Swami is joining me, and she is at the office of Stalin and Karunanidhi, the duo that rules the DMK. Rohini, early morning there still in Chennai, but this is a do or die battle for the father-son duo. Where are they at the moment, and are the crowds already beginning to slowly gather at the DMK headquarters?
Rajdeep, I'm outside Karunanidhi's house, and this is where we're going to see some part of the action, because the top leaders of the DMK, that includes Karunanidhi, his son Stalin, even Kanimuri, are going to be joining here, because counting day, largely what we see is they monitor it at this particular place. Now, in terms of the mood also, we have seen from yesterday when I've been speaking to my sources in the DMK, there's been a mixed feeling, because initially they were quite confident, but there has been the fact that the exit polls where they have, even be it local channels, even be it national channels, they have given the edge to the ADMK as well as the DMK. It's a bit confusing even in the camps if you have seen the DMK. But as of now, even when I speak in the morning to some people in the DMK, they said that they're going to be winning. It may be not a landslide victory, but it's a neck-to-neck, possibly neck-to-neck, and advantage would be to the DMK.
Put Manu Sundaram on the spot. What is your figure, Manu Sundaram, of the DMK? Give me a figure that the DMK is looking at, and I want an honest figure, because then I will replay it when the results come out.
Fantastic, Rajdeep. Today I feel like more than politicians, it is the pollsters who are more nervous. We've had contradictory reports, some channels predicting one way and some others predicting the other. So I would never put myself in that seat. I think I'm a young person, but not young enough to know that I'll be in great trouble. But let me just address one other point, Rajdeep. You know, someone referred to this as a do or die battle. I don't think that sort of a phrase should ever be in politics, you know. There is nothing such as a do or die battle. We are in politics for, you know, on some principle, yes. For some either social cause or some other ideological backing. So, you know, even if whether we lose or not, the DMK will continue to work hard for the development and the betterment of the Tamil people in Tamil Nadu and
Let's leave it there. Now you're speaking like a politician. We will continue to work irrespective of victory and defeat, and you're not giving me a number. That's the problem. But I want to go to Kerala for a moment. M.A. Baby, the left stalwart, is joining me. Appreciate your joining us, Mr. Baby. Early morning there, I see, in Kerala. But this could be the election that you've been waiting for after 5 years in the wilderness. Give us a sense, Mr. Baby. Do you believe that power is within touching distance, and if it is, I want to know who's your chief minister candidate. Is it Achyutanandan or is it Pinarayi Vijayan? Let's settle this early in the morning.
You see, we are keeping our fingers crossed as counting is yet to start.
Yes.
All indications show that there could be a massive victory for the Left Democratic Front of Kerala. As soon as we get all the results, our party leadership would be holding its meetings. Then we will have discussions with the LDF, and the leadership issue would be very smoothly resolved.
Right. You know, but you're not, you know, you're saying it will be smoothly resolved, but I want to know who is your putative chief ministerial candidate? Who is the one who the people of Kerala should believe is their next chief minister, Achyutanandan or Pinarayi Vijayan? I know they've already voted, so now it's easier for you to tell us. Why is this such a secret?
People of Kerala most likely have expressed their support in favor of Left Democratic Front and its policies, as well as their opposition to the corrupt anti-people UDF. Now you are asking me an issue which the party leadership is going to take up tomorrow and day after. So as soon as we take a decision, we would let you know. Before that,
why is it become such a secret this time? What is the concern you have? I mean, normally the left is one party, whether in Bengal, in Kerala. In the past, this issue has not been, you know, an issue of suspense. So I'm just trying to understand, are you worried that there will be some all-out war if you announce on this channel that Achyutanandan or Pinarayi Vijayan is your candidate, that there is still this divide in your party?
Not at all. Every decision we discuss and collectively arrive at.
Right.
And we are yet to discuss. So before we discuss and form an opinion, how can I tell you something which we have not arrived at?
Mr. Baby, I'll keep coming back to you later in the day. Huge respect for your long years that you've spent in politics. Today could be a big day. You've grayed, I see, from the days when we used to cover you in Parliament in the 90s. We've all grayed. But when you have a 92-year-old chief ministerial candidate, then what are we at 50 and 60? But I appreciate your joining us, Mr. M.A. Baby, there from Thiruvananthapuram. Let's take a break. When we return, we are going straight to the electronic voting machines and the first leads that will come through postal ballots. We've got a new system in place this time. So trust me, these results and updates that you will get are authentic, they are fast, and most importantly, they are accurate. Remember, you can log on to indiatoday.in for all the latest. www.indiatoday.in. We will be live with our webcast right through the day. And if you want to tweet us, verdicts, #verdict16 is the place to get us. Back in a moment with plenty more.